It said the ransomed or the redeemed or bought back. This is why sighing can leave. Now listen, here's what we begin to get an understanding of. If we belong to God, we don't have to live our lives in sorrow and sighing and despair. And you may have lived that way. You may be right there in despair right now. The good news is we don't have to stay there. Why? We have a hope. We have an expectation. We have a God. And as we believe Him, He can help us come out of that situation. You're dealing with things right now. All of us are dealing with stuff right now. How many of you know God's bigger than anything right now that we're dealing with? Listen, if we buy into that and believe that, and you believe God's going to help you, then instead of looking at your situation and going, you're looking at your situation and going, when the dust settles, I'm the one that's going to be standing. When all this is over, this is going to turn out for my good and God's glory. We're going to come through this. And it's a different. Who gets to think that way? Well, you get to think that way because you're a preacher. It didn't say the preacher shall return to Zion. It said the redeemed, the ransomed, the ones who belong to the Lord. We return with singing and joy because we know how this thing winds up. Yes. That we got help, that we're not alone. You say, well, Alan, what if we die? Then we know exactly where we go. And it's good. So the redeemed returned with singing and joy. And so this is something where I want to talk about what's coming out of your tent. Because if it's sorrow and sighing, you want to begin to remove that. Because it's not helping you.